This fixes. Boom. So okay, just password. Yes, I'm going to connect. Yes, I'm going to connect. Boom. Whoa, great. It's very different now because we are using complete OS, a Linux OS on Windows with the use of WSL. So it is great.
Hi guys, welcome to a new video on WSL. My name is Akash. I'm a cloud engineer with 2 years of experience, and in today's session we are going to learn about WSL from scratch to advanced level. So in this course, you are going to learn complete practical and installation and even the customization of WSL. And I will also teach many commands to how to use it. This course is mainly based out of uh, Linux command, bash scripting, and even different types of OS, which depends on Linux or Unix environment. So this targets many users who are from DevOps group or who are from cloud engineering, who are cybersecurity professionals or beginners in cybersecurity or ethical hackers. So if you want to get yourself more into the bash scripting, or if you want to try new OS like Linux, Red Hat, SUSE, and Ubuntu, so this is the best video that I can suggest you. So it would be a great session, guys. Trust me, you would completely have the 100% experience in working with WSL after watching this video. Um, I hope you stay tuned till the end of this video and move with a positive note. Thanks, guys. Now let us do the installation part first. So, guys, first you have to turn on Windows features. Windows features. You have to search window, turn on Windows feature, and you'll get a option like this. So you have to press that, and it will pop up a Windows screen, and you have to turn on two main things. The first thing is virtual machine platform, and the second thing is Windows Subsystem for Linux. Okay. After this, it would ask you a restart, and you can restart them. You can see those settings what have switched on. See the virtual machine platform, and one more is Windows Subsystem for Linux. After that, you need to you need to go to WSL official site to download the things. So this is the URL. Uh, you can even type WSL, it would show the same. So you have to go to the installation part, WSL install. Okay, WSL install. After going into this thing, Windows WSL, you have to press install and install WSL. Okay. We are not going to install from command line. We are going to download a thing, a exe file. So you have to come to the manual installation steps for the older versions, or you can directly install it from this thing. But you have to open with the command prompt. We can also do this. We'll do this. You have to go to the command prompt, and you have to just right click that, and you will get a prompt like this. So you have to just WSL install, and uh, so Windows Subsystem Linux is already installed for me, because I have installed it. So you can install it from this thing. You go to WSL, and you can download this package for 64 machines. I'm downloading it. It's around 16 MB. So after, if you want to update to newer version, then you can do this. I want to update to a newer version, then I'm installing this. So we'll do next. Yes, and it's finished. Okay, now we got WSL installed. Let us check whether our WSL is there or not. We'll go to settings. Okay, we'll do installed apps. We'll just type WSL here. WSL. Yeah, we have that Windows Subsystem for Linux update. Okay, we have that uh, Windows Subsystem for Linux update. We have installed it successfully. Now, what we are going to do, we are going to go into the command prompt, and we are just going into command prompt, and we'll run basic commands of the WSL. So there are some basic commands that I would like to share with you guys. When you install WSL, you have to know about them. So the first thing is install. You would install this directly. If you want to install any distribution name, so you can list this all the distributions minus L minus online. So these are the only distributions that you have to install. You have Kali Linux, you have Ubuntu, you have 2018, 22, all even the latest things. You have Oracle Linux, you have SUSE, okay, you have Kali Linux, okay. These are the OS that you can use currently, which are running online. You can even download it from the store. So you have all the commands here. Like I would do WSL list, so it would give me the same. You can verbose this thing. So like I have these things in my WSL now, the Docker and the Docker desktop. I would be explaining about this soon. So uh, if you do this WSL list version, my Docker desktop data is running on version 2. Okay, if you want to run a specific distro, okay, you have installed Ubuntu 18.04 for example, and it is running on version 1, and you want to change it to version 2. So you can use this command WSL set version, the distro name, which is Ubuntu 18.01, 1 or 2. You can give 1 or you can give 2. It depends on you. And coming to the version, if you want for every distro, you have to set only the single version, default version. Then you can use this thing. Okay. For everything, it will only set the version 2, the latest version. uh, change directory to home. So when you open a specific distro, the root folder or the path which you give, it will open in that particular path with this command. And you can make a specific user to run the distro, and you can WSL update. Let us see this. Yeah, this has been successfully installed. The updation, uh, update your WSL latest version option included. Download the latest update. So if you want to do it from GitHub, so you can do web download. You can give this thing and uh, URL. But we could also do this. But once let us try. But I have the most recent one, then it's great. Let us see the version now, version of WSL. So the current version of WSL is 2.1.5. I like previously had 2, so it got upgraded. So this WSL minus minus help. So it shows completely what the attributes are and how you can use them. So you have execute, shell type, you have a CD, like if you want to go into a specific directory of that distribution, user, system, you have install, and many things. You can go through these things, but like you wouldn't be using most of them. So I will leave it aside. And like if you want to run as a specific user, then you can do WSL user username and change. You can also change the default user of a distribution. So this is the documentation. It's a very good documentation. If you want to shut down completely, you can just do WSL shutdown. Or if you want to terminate a specific uh, distribution, you can do WSL minus minus distribution. So if you also want to export the complete distribution to another computer, okay, then you can keep it in a specific file name. So here the v minus minus vhd comes into play, as you seen here. Okay, it saves in dot vhdx file, and you can also place it in another computer by doing WSL minus import. Because what happens is when people are getting more adapted to WSL, they tend to like have more data on that, so they have to migrate things. So this is a better option for them. And if you want to like delete a distribution, deleting distribution is a bit complex in this. I would say that, but unregister thing works. Unregister thing works. I'll show you at the later part, like the end of the video, how to uninstall everything completely. So you can mount disk for a specific thing. Like it is similar to Linux, Ubuntu, right? So you can mount things if you want a specific GB from your Windows system. Like if you want to give a specific RAM for it, you can do that. And these are the deprecated ones till now. Now we are going to install a distro. Okay, now we are going to install a distro. We basically mostly focus on Ubuntu for a while, and we'll move on to specific other OS in later later video. So we are going to install on Windows. We have completed this. So coming to tutorials, we'll go to there is a thing called distros. Mm, This you have two ways of installing a distro in WSL. The first thing is you have to list this thing with the help of minus minus online, list online. Uh, you can set the default version as this. See, installing like a distribution, you can go to Microsoft Store, or you can do it from WSL itself. But I would recommend you to go from Microsoft Store because it is very much easier, and you would tend to uh, make it easier rather than being into a problem. So I will go into the Microsoft Store. Okay. After going into that, you have to just do Ubuntu. Okay, Ubuntu 20.4, or you would just press WSL. Okay. Related to WSL, you will get complete OS, all the operating systems that are present here. So mostly these are used, and see, you also have R Linux. You have some other third-party tools, Fedora OS. You have Fedora Remix as well, Alpine. You have Deepin. So these are different OS that you can use. You have SUSE, okay, OpenSUSE, MassWeb, and many other OSs that you like. You can choose on different things what you like. So this is Windows Terminal. efficient way of modernizing, like customizing things. I will this also would be at the later part. This is a Kali Linux. You can do that. Okay, for you can browse through everything. You can browse through everything and have a look, guys. I would go with the 20 point version because 20 is like LTS, which is long term support. It has a long term support. So I'm going to install this. I think it's done. Yeah, I think it's done now, guys. So we'll just enter into that. We'll close this. We'll launch this thing. Okay, it will take us few minutes to load up. Okay, after that it will ask me a username to establish and a password to enter. So it is user. I will do it as Akash. Okay, Akash 123. Akash, Akash 123 for me to do. Yeah, great. So I don't have any. I will do Control L, guys, to clean the screen. I will do ls. I have completely nothing. I'll do pwd. So this is my root directory, which is home/akash, and to check the host name, I'll do cat /etc/pwd. So as you can see, the distro is Ubuntu, and you have a release of 20.04, LTS 0.6. That is great. So like we don't have a specific option here. Like we'll restart this for a second. We'll see. Okay, we don't have that thing. It has to come, but we'd add a new profile. So you would have thing like WSL 20.4.6 LTS. So this is the thing, and you will save it. Okay. Now you will refresh once again. You go to command prompt. Okay, I think it didn't get saved. Yeah, it's a copy, but you can remove this. Yeah. Just refresh things, and you can come to the Ubuntu 20.LTS, and you get your thing. You get your complete OS here, as I showed you. See, as I showed you, like you have the complete Ubuntu environment. If you want to install a specific thing, for example, I will just update things. Sudo apptens update. So it's asking my password. You know my password, right? And see, this is completely updating things, and great. Now I'll just install sudo apt install Nginx. Yes. So from now you don't need a specific like Amazon easy to instance for hosting or checking different types of web servers. So you can directly install WSL, and you can install all the web servers in it, and you can try it locally. So I'll do IP address. Uh, so I have this specific IP here. This is the IP of this WSL. So I will go there and I will just paste this. So you get this Nginx website which is running on your WSL inside WSL. So one more thing, if you want to see the status, CTL status Nginx. So it is running perfectly fine. I want to just stop this thing. Stop Nginx. Yeah, it got stopped and I can't able to see things here now. Yeah, the site can't be reached. And if you want to change anything and you want to like try these changes of your website, so this would be similar to the part where when you host a website on any EC2 instance or a web server on any other cloud. So this would be a best or a good practice. So you can like host sites and make yourself more familiar with this things. We have installed Nginx right now. After that, like we will check like changing few things in this Nginx folder. So let's go to the like this path where HTML actually lies. We'll copy this, paste this. Okay, we don't have any file out there. Strange. Okay. Now we'll go to slash etc slash nginx because this is where the nginx config lies or the folder or the configuration lies. So we'll just go to sites available. We have default. Let us read what is in default file. So if you read this, we can see the path where the nginx files are routing. Okay, where this file is coming from. So if you see the server, it is listening on port 80. Guys, this is nothing but IP and port 80. Both are similar. Okay, if you don't give anything and if you give 80, it is both are similar. Okay, 443 is different. When you get a HTTPS stack, your 443 will be like enabled. Okay, so it is telling that it is using on port 80 default server, anything, any IP address, which is residing at root the file which is at var www.html. Var www.html. Okay, now we got that the files which are residing the index.html file, it is showcasing, it is at this specific location. Then we'll go into that specific location. You can see this index.nginx dash debian.html. Okay, so we'll go into this. We'll sudo vim this thing, and we'll just hit this thing out here. Hi guys, welcome to AWS with Akash. We'll save this and we'll just restart the server once, the Nginx server. Yeah, we did this thing and we'll reload. Yeah, you got it, guys. Hi guys, welcome to AWS with Akash. So like you can do many things with Ubuntu. If you're a cloud developer or a DevOps guy, you can like handle these things. You can learn Nginx, how this Nginx file works. How can you like you can do many iterations, learn many things at a zero cost. I think you're getting that instead of going to an AWS guy like giving your credit card and doing those things. You can install in WSL in a very easy way, and you can just go through with this things. Okay, and the server is running perfectly fine. And for example, I will do code dot. Okay, it is downloading VS Code extension. So coming to this, you can also integrate VS Code with WSL. So it wouldn't be very hard for you to write down on the server itself. So you can use VS Code for writing your code and like saving it into your system. So for example, it uh, see, it has many things here. I will list these things. The same things are here itself. Now I will just make a new file, dot hi.txt. Okay, this hi.txt. Hello guys, this is WSL. Okay, I'm just saving it. Okay, I have just saved it into the file and just let's check here. Okay, we got a hi.txt, and if we do hi.txt, hello guys, this is WSL. So even you can use WSL like this. Uh, so it is going to be very much like handy. Okay. So like till here, like I think it's good for you, like the installation part and the basic use cases of WSL commands and hosting a web server and things like that. Okay. Hi guys. In the last video, we have seen about the installation part of the WSL, and now we will just look at the Docker, how to install it on WSL and how to use that. This is the Docker desktop. This has to be installed from the net. So yeah, this is the website. So what you have to do is you have to go into the Docker official website and you have to type Docker desktop, and at the third thing you will get the Docker installation, or you can even do install. Okay, then you will get at the first. You have to press the top link and you have to download Docker desktop for Windows. Okay, it also supports the WSL2 integration that we'll see in the further session now. So after that, we have to open our WSL. Yeah, the WSL is open, and we will see we don't have any Ubuntu OS for now. Let's install our Ubuntu OS. I'm using 20. I will use 20.04 for this. You can choose whatever version you need. I'll go for 20.04. Mm, I'll go for this. I have already installed it. Mm, Let us see. I think there is okay. We got that. We got that thing. We can also add this by doing this. We have to go into new profile, add a new profile. If it is not getting automatically done, then you have to do this. Otherwise it will automatically get replicated, because my system has I've been using WSL from way back, so all the caches, that thing would be there. So if you want to do anything, you can also do the reset option. I will show that in a like the troubleshooting part. So we'll duplicate this and we'll just remove this copy, and we'll just save this. Okay, we got this 20.04 now. We can directly go into this now, like this. Okay, we got this now. So the next thing is we have to integrate the Docker desktop to this WSM. So I have freshly installed this Docker desktop now, a few minutes before. So I will show you how to integrate the WSL to Docker desktop. Okay, this is a new Docker desktop which has been there. So first we have to go into settings. Okay, there we have many things that are related to WSL, so we'll get into that. So like it is a good practice that you go through this slides, like what is contained and what is images. If you are very new, you can go through this, but I'm skipping this step for now. And if you go here, you have WSL. Use WSL based engine. It is automatically checked. Okay, we can see the low learn more option. So as you can see, it is like mentioning about the prerequisites what your Windows should have and enabling Docker. Uh, how can you do that? You can do this. Okay. So set version. We have learned how to set version, the WSL set version distro name, and if you want to set to 1 or 2, you can do that. As I was showed in the previous session, you can go back to there, or you can also set a distro as default. For example, if I go to this command prompt and I will do WSL -L and -V. So my default is Ubuntu 20.4. But if I want to change to some other distro like Docker Desktop or Docker 22.4, which I will install in the after session, then it will be the default version. Okay. So you can do these things, and if you have any like doubts, you can go through this. Uh, and let us go into the Docker thing now. So you have to go into okay, this is newly updated, so got yeah, WSL integration. So you have it in the resources tab. Okay, you have a thing called WSL integration. So all the systems, all the distros that you have installed will be shown up here. So if you want to integrate with Docker, you can directly do this and apply and restart. Okay, so Docker will be automatically installed into the distro, or else you can also do that in the manual thing by going into Google. Okay, and pressing Docker install for Ubuntu 20.04. Okay, depending on your what do you say, depending on your version. Okay, you can go with the Docker docs are good. You can go with that, but I usually use DigitalOcean because these are like very good, and you also have versions here. The versions you can choose depending on your use case or the distro type. So he has given a unique steps and like working completely 100% working steps. You can go through it, but like prefer you go with a Docker official Docker image. Okay, official Docker site. For now, I guess the Docker has been successfully installed. Now we'll do Docker. So you will get all the details of Docker, what is there, and like all the commands that you have to run, and what the attributes are. How can you use that? For an instance, so if you're new to Docker and you want to do thing, you want to test Docker on this WSL, we'll do Docker run hello world. Okay, this is the basic uh, thing sudo. Okay, it is pulling latest version of hello world. If you want to check the Docker after whether it is installed or not perfectly, then you can use this Docker run hello world. So it will take the latest image and it will print a hello world on your terminal. I think now, yeah, we got what is it? Yeah, hello, yeah, hello world image is successfully like done. hello from Docker. You can see the message. This shows that your installation appears to be working correctly. Now we'll run this thing, Docker run bash run minus IT. Minus IT is nothing but a interactive terminal. So if you run a Docker container, it is nothing but a different computer running on your computer. Okay, it is a virtual machine that is running inside your computer. If you want to enter into that computer, you will do minus IT, which is interactive terminal. Okay, I will do this. Forget to do sudo. So it is pulling the latest Docker Ubuntu image, which is, I think in the case it would be 22.4. Let us check here. If you go here, the latest will be, I think, the 22 version. 22 version. Even see, after it has been like the Docker image has been installed into a computer, it directly enters into the system or the Docker container which we have pulled, which is Ubuntu. Now let us check what is this version. LSB release, sorry, etc LSB minus release. So as you can see, it is 20.04. So what is the thing? So what is the thing? Let us think about this. 1 second. I'm doing cat etc for seeing the version of this row LSB release. So we have a release Ubuntu version of 20.04, and we are running a Ubuntu container which has 22.04. So that means we are running a container which has a version of 22.04 inside a WSL distro which has 20.04. So so you can understand that WSL is very like strong, powerful in like comparison to the virtualizations or the hypervising thing. So I think this also makes way much easier in transferring files or doing a lot more things. Okay, so you can do ls, you have many things like mount, all the Ubuntu things. You can also exit this, you just exit this, and you can do just docker ps. I think have to add into the sudo group. Okay, there is nothing. So as soon as you exit the container, it will automatically gone. We can do ps minus save, which will show all the things. Oh god, which will show all the things. So we have run hello world, okay, at the very first, and it has run successfully, and it is also exited. As the same, we also ran Ubuntu, okay, in the bash scripting 2 minutes ago, and we have performed few actions, and we just exited that. So because of that, it went to the exit state. So if you want to see all the Docker images, okay, which are running or not, so you can use docker ps minus a. So this is how you run docker in WSL. So uh, the integration part, coming to the integration part, you have to just install the docker desktop. Okay, docker desktop, go to the official site, install docker desktop, done. After getting it, go into settings, done. Go into the resources tab, go into the WSL integration. If you have many other distros, not like me, I'm just using 20.04. But if you're using 22.04 and 18.04, then if you press refresh after installing from the Microsoft Store, you could able to see them, and you could also able to integrate with WSL. So Docker has done a very wonderful thing, integrating with WSL, so that we get more power and more flexibility in doing things very easily. So this was a session, guys. After this, we'll go into another session in WSL terminal. We'll learn how things work there. Hi guys, welcome back to another session. We are in today's session. We are learning about Windows Terminal app, which was invented by Microsoft. So what was the drawback, and why they invented this or why they has added to the Microsoft Store. So before the Microsoft Terminal app or Windows Terminal app, we got Command Prompt and Windows Shell, which were like opening in different tabs, and we didn't have much flexibility to change it to our needs, and that was a major drawback. But it was robust to like uh, uh, to emulate this. We got a app, Windows Terminal app in our Microsoft Store. Windows Terminal app. Terminal, Windows Terminal app. So it is an application you will get by Windows. So in this, you get a wide range of customizations of your uh, WSL or the command line, all the scripts that you write. Okay, all the command line interfaces. You will get a different, unique style of interface that you can customize to your distros. Okay, based on your computer, and it gives entirely a tabbed environment for your computer for using all your distros. So so you can install it from Windows Microsoft Store. Okay, it takes around 5 minutes to install. I have already installed, so I would directly jump on the customization part. The customization part will be at the very last of the video. We'll just look at the settings of that, how to use that, and some basic parts or some basic knowledge about WSL again. Okay. Before this, you would get an interface like this for a command prompt if you are opening that. But now we get a tabbed environment. Okay, you can open WSL, PowerShell. You have a different background for it, a translucent background which you don't get at the command prompt. So you can customize it on your needs. Okay, and you have Ubuntu, which is in maroon color, and you have Azure Cloud, which is in black color. So you can even add many images. Okay, you can add images in this. You can add colors. You can add text. So you have many different options to do. At the very last or at the customization session, I would be like telling all the customization things and all the attributes to use to add new paints or do things like that. And so this is a basic overview. So and one more advantage of WSL is you can interact with Windows as well as the Ubuntu system. Okay, you both have separate environments. So these are mounted apart. So the Ubuntu that you are using has a different file systems, and the C drive has a separate file systems. But you can like parallelly use both of them equally. So let us see that. So I'm going into the etc folder. Okay, I will do ls. Sorry, not etc. I'll go into the mount folder. The mount folder, you can see many drives like C drive, D drive, E drive, F drive, and G drive. This is similar to the drives that I have in my Explorer. In my Explorer, I'll show you that like my Explorer. Okay, these are the different uh, drives that that is shown in this thing. That is shown in this thing. Okay, C D drive. We can also go into this drive and do ls. You can see multiple things that are being shown. It is same as the C drive which I have in the Windows subsystem. Okay, so you can access this as well as you can access that from this. So it is very much powerful in this state. Okay, and if I go into Explorer like if I go into the file system of this, I can do explorer.exe dot. Okay, it will open a place where this Ubuntu. file systems are located, okay, or the all the files which are located. It is basically present under this Linux, okay. It will show all the things which your WSL containing, okay. If you install 20.04, yes, it is there. If you are installing any Kali Linux, yes, it will be there. And like that, it will replicate automatically in this thing when you enable the WSL option. If I go into Ubuntu, so you can see all the file systems that are there. I will go into home and I will go into Akash. So you can see all the things which are there, dot docker dot landscape. If I go here, okay, if I go here and do ls, I can't see anything. But I do if I do ll, I can see many things. Like you have aws dot azure, bash history, bash cache docker landscape, similar as the thing that you can see on the left side. Okay. So this is the use case of it. But if I do ls, I will write just a simple Python or simple text. It would be text like I will do one.txt. Okay, I'll do I and I will do hi. Come to WS with Akash. Okay, this is a thing that I want to print. I will show the use case. So if you do cat, if you do cat1.txt, hi, welcome to AWS with Akash. Okay, similarly you can see here. If you refresh it, one second, I'll come back here. If you see, you will get a thing called one.txt. Okay, and if you want to change it from the VS Code, I will do code dot. Okay, code dot nothing but it installs a Visual Studio Code inside your Ubuntu. If you want to change, if you want to use something from your Ubuntu subsystem, so you can do code dot. It will open in that specific directory, and you can able to open that like this. Okay, I have now entered into WSL. Okay, so I got this same text as here. So I will change some part of this. I will just remove welcome. Uh, Hi guys. I will write hi guys. Okay. I will just save this. Okay. And I will do this thing and I will do ls. If you do cat1.txt, you will see the text has been changed. Hi guys, to AWS with Akash. So if you want to do the similar thing from the Windows, you just need to go here and I will just remove the guys thing. Okay. And I'm just saving it. And I'm just saving it. Okay, this got saved, and if you see here again the same thing, so you can see the guys is being like trimmed. Okay, so this is very powerful. You can use it from anywhere. The flexibility of moving data or transferring things is very much easier, and it saves a lot of time. So this has a very much power in this too, like coming to the WSL. So Windows Terminal, making that more flexible to your needs, customizing it and using them uh, to make it more versatile. Okay, so the next thing that I want to tell you is the settings. Okay, uh, there are many settings that you can do. So I will tell you about this in the later session. But if you want to add a new profile, if you want to duplicate or add a new profile, you can do it from here. So you have a startup script. So the default profile, if I want to open the command prompt by default, okay, whenever I open this, I'll do save and I will close all the tabs once. Again, I will go into CMD. Okay, the CMD is the default option which opens. Okay, now you can set as your needs. So the default terminal can be this or the Windows host. Like it can decide, the Windows can decide. Launch it. It may launch directly when you log in into Windows. I don't want that because it takes like the RAM. It eats up all the RAM. So you have other options as well. I will. explain this in the customization section. But coming to the another thing, I want to just teach you about the JSON file. Okay, this is a JSON file that you need to focus on, because if you want to change something, uh, changing from here, it would be more like appealing, because you can understand more what's happening in the JSON file. So you can have all the keys like control V, control P, control all the commands, all the actions that you need to perform. And this is the documentation. Uh, this is the documentation that you have to like see. So it has all the tips, tricks, like the search, the command line arguments, what you can give. If you want to like change to a particular terminal, you can do that. And the customization settings, it will give the startup like the default value property name. As you can see here, you have a property name, the background image, the command line. So you can find everything here. These are the attributes that can be given in the JSON file as per your need. So this, see, this is the JSON settings.json. You can study this, but I will try to make sure to cover all like the major part of this uh, in this documentation. Let's come to this. So you can go to this documentation if you have any doubts. Okay, I think I wouldn't do any change to this for now. So coming to that, this is a session about the Windows Terminal app. Okay, in the next video we'll learn about installation of a GUI of Kali Linux and Ubuntu. Okay, if I miss something, I will add in this between. Okay, thank you guys. Hi guys, welcome back with another session. In this session, we are going to learn about uh, Linux. So we will be learning about how to install Linux and how to use a graphical user interface on WSL. So this is the documentation of WinKex. WinKex is nothing but Windows engine for Kali Linux. So like the Kali engine, Kali GUI for Windows. So you can install it with these commands. Before that, we have to install Kali in WSL. So we are going into the Microsoft Store. Okay. From here, we are going to install Kali Linux. Okay, Kali Linux. Okay, this is Kali Linux. We are going to install. It will take some time to install that. Yeah, it's downloading. Okay, guys, the Linux has been successfully installed. We'll go into WSL and check whether it got installed perfectly or not. Then we go into WSL. So we have to get the Linux. So have to go into new thing and we'll just open from here. So we got a pop-up here. So Kali Linux is installing. I will write as Akash. Okay. So we have entered into the Kali Linux now. So after that, let's go into the root directory. We got everything. Uh, whereas Kali. Now we'll follow this documentation. The win kex. So you have also video of network chuck. You can watch his videos. So first we'll do the sudo update, guys. I'm doing the sudo update. I will do the password. downloading. So after that, you can install this. You have various versions of Kali Linux for Linux, means for the WSL thing. The first thing is enhanced session mode. The second is seamless mode. The third is default tools, which has only the default tools. And you also have seamless with sound. Okay, this is seamless with sound, and this is ESM mode with sound. So you have different versions of Kali Linux that you can install. I think I will go with the advanced version now. For now, I'll go for this thing now. Enhanced session mode. Okay, I'll go with this. So inside Kali Linux, we don't need inside Kali Linux, so we have to do this. So we are inside Kali Linux, so we have to just do this thing. We have to first install this. Okay, we have to first install this. Git. Okay, so we are installing. It took a very long time, guys. So it takes much time to install this. Okay, after this, we'll do one thing. We'll do kex minus help first to see what are the commands to start. Okay, this is a kex command to start. Kex mode. This is the mode minus ESL, which is the default mode. So we don't need to give a special function like minus ESL for this minus ESL. So the next command is IP. IP, let us see IP. IP use container IP address instead of local host. Okay, okay. It uses this WSL's IP to this thing. Okay, and if you see S start in a window mode, launch Linux with sound support. Okay, it like launches with the sound. Great. Let us just do now this thing. Okay, I'll copy this, paste this, boom. So okay, this password. Mm, yes, I'm going to connect. Yes, I'm going to connect. Boom. Whoa, great. It's very like different now because we are using uh, complete OS, a Linux OS on Windows with the use of WSL. So it is great having this thing. So I don't want to log out, but I just want to mm, in terminal here. So if I do IPA adder, so you'll get the same IP address which is associated with the WSL of your Kali Linux, which is in the command prompt. Okay, this is great. You can go to different sessions here, and you can have all the Kali Linux tools. Oh, it's great to use that. Okay, you have TCP dump, you have post exploitation, reporting tools. Okay, so it would be a like cakewalk for the hackers to learn or the beginners to learn this hacking or cybersecurity stuff. Can you do this? Okay, you can do this thing. You can have a separate tab here. You can also put it in a split screen, but it's not so good as you can see. Okay, but it supports a split screen. So the one more thing is if you want to add this Kali Linux. So but the problem is you have to remember this command, enter it each and every time. You have to go into Kali Linux. You have to do kex minus. It takes a lot of time. So there is another way that can automate this thing and save you time, which is adding the profile layer. Okay, if we try this thing, we'll try each one of them now. Trying this, the first one. I'm taking this out. The first one, basic. With the basic, I'm going to this WinKex. This is the basic one. I think it will start perfectly. Yeah, this starting perfectly. Okay, guys, now it's getting started. You can do this thing. You have to press F8. Okay, you can do full screen, and you can just press F8 again, and you can just do this, and you can just exit. No, and you can press no. Anyway, if you want to uh, like keep a separate profile for that, you can go for the basic thing, basic Linux in Windows. It is working fine with this. And but if you want any like advanced Kali Linux user interface, then you can go directly to the command line in Kali Linux and paste this command only till here. Okay. This is the session, guys, till now. Hi guys, welcome back. In this session, we are going to learn how to install Ubuntu GUI and WSL2. And let us start it. You have to go to the terminal, Windows terminal. In order, first you have to install the WSL Ubuntu distro from Microsoft Store, which is here. You can go here and type Ubuntu, and you will get different types of versions. So you can select one and install one. So I have this 20.04. Uh, like in previous session, we have learned about using Kali Linux graphical user interface on WSL. Similarly, we are going to see how to install a WSL GUI on WSL, Ubuntu GUI on WSL. Let us go on. Like, have made a notes for that to run all the commands, specific commands to do that. So first we'll do this sudo apt update and sudo apt upgrade. Don't want to upgrade, I'll just update. So I want to update. Okay, I'll just update. I'll do this. Okay, well, update, and I don't have any XRDP installed, but now safer side will purge that as well. I've done that, and the next one we have to install XRDP. Okay, it's finished. We'll install the next line XFCE 4. I'll install GDM3, guys. I'm going to install GDM3 now. Press enter. Okay, this is done. We are installing goodies. Okay, this is finished, guys. This line tells about like copying a specific file of this XRDP and making it as a backup file. But if you need a backup file of it, you can do that. I don't need any backup file of that for now, so I'm doing that. And the next one is we are changing the port number from 3389 to 3390. uh, we are doing that here. Like you can go to the etc/etc and go to xrdp. Okay, if you do here, you have multiple files here. The main file is xrdp.n. Just run that. Okay, here you have many things, so you can directly go and change it here, but we are using command from like from command from. Okay, you have many things to change here. Even you can change many things like max BBB. This is only for the visualization. It makes the screen quality much more good, so we use that. So we'll run all these commands from the terminal itself. The first one is changing the port number. I don't need to change port number, but okay, I'm not going to change any port number. If you need it, you can change that. And the second, these things I have to do because for better visualization, I have to do that. So we have to do that. Echo. Okay, to show this thing. Nice. So the next one will go into sudo nano, and we'll go at the last. Okay, I'm not using this. I'll use them. Do control. And I'm familiar with them, guys. Mostly. I know nano, but I like to use this thing. So I'm commenting these lines out, and I'm entering uh, this line. Okay, and I'm quitting this. I'm saving this. Nice. So we have to start this. Hi guys, so we started the WSL and we have also restarted WSL. I'm running this on port 3391. Okay, so we'll just connect this. I have restarted this and I'm connecting this. So I have to give the username of Ubuntu and the password of Ubuntu for interacting with GUI. So yeah, boom, you got the thing. Go desktop settings, you can change the properties. You have this change things. So this is the way how you can like access the terminal, GUI terminal of Ubuntu in WSL. Thank you guys. Hi guys, welcome back to another session. In this session, we are going to learn about the customizations of WSL, how to make it more prettier and make it a bit appealing to yourself, or if you have any needs, or if you have to change any color, or if you have to put any background image, if you have to change any fonts, you can do everything in WSL terminal. So you have a complete documentation for that, but I'm going to focus on the basic things, the basic to intermediate things where you can advance your profile to your needs. So let us jump in that. So you have to open the command prompt and just open this. So we'll go to Ubuntu 20.04. So if I need something changes in this, okay, I'll go here and just I will press the Ubuntu option, Ubuntu 20.4, and I'll go to the appearance tab. Okay, here you have color schemes. Color schemes there are different. You can go with the solarized dark. If you save this and it becomes a solarized dark. Okay, and if you want one half white, uh, so if you save that, boom, the half white thing comes up. And here is the Ubuntu original scheme. So I will put it for a while. So you have different types of text that you can use for this, and the font size you can set, the line height you can set, font weight, and retro terminal effects. I will show you what retro terminal effect is. I'm oning this and automatically light. It will adjust the light according to the brightness. Okay, so you can put it if you need that. So background image, you can even put a background image for this. Let us just try this thing once. I will save it. So see, you have a retro image. So I will do ls. You can see a retro type of thing that you get here. So I will off this. I will off this one. So padding, if you do zero, so it will have a full padding. Okay, if you want to just uh, put it at 60, then it will become like this. So the padding area, it decides the padding area. It shrinks the screen, so I don't want that. So I'm keeping it as 0. So you'll get a retro type of environment here. So I will off this. Okay, off this and save. It is normal now. Let us make this a bit transparent. Okay. So if you do this opacity at 28 and save this, so see, oh God, you can't see anything, right? Okay. This is what opacity is. So if you want this thing at 66, so we'll on this because it makes a translucent thing over that. So you will have a good effect of that. See, this is the effect of translucent things, translucent wallpaper. So you can do this to every terminal. Okay, and for this we have set this up like this. Now we'll just add an background image for that. You can also go to open JSON file. Okay, and you can add to a specific distro. Okay, I will just show that to you guys how to do that. So you have to add a background image. Okay, you have to add a background image. For that you can even add from here, but usually I add it from the thing like that. But let's take this as a background image. Okay, I'm adding this background image. Okay, let's save this. Let us see. So you will get an entire background image of this. Okay, I save this. And so if you're on retro, it's very good. If you want retro, it is very good. See, you get the feel of uh, doing it on your own. You can also like adjust these things. You can fill the background image. You can do so. There is alignment too. If you want it at the bottom right, very bottom right, you can do that. But I'll show you how to do that. But this is not the way to do it here from here. Uh, this is the text color. Okay, this is the text color. So you can change from this one to this. Sunrise white, tango, Ubuntu, vintage. Vintage is more like you can see what is happening on the terminal. So I'll go to vintage. Okay, this is vintage thing. So you can do ls, dir, sorry, pwd, or if you want to do head stop, let's do this. Yeah, you can't see anything, but it's very like a hacker type of feel. It's a hacker type of feel. And let us go to the JSON file once because we want to put something here. See, the background image has been alerted directly. So the image alignment we would give this at the bottom right. Okay, we'll give it at the bottom right, and we'll just do the background opacity as 0.5. Okay, background image, and we'll do the background image stress, background image stretch mode. I'll give it as none. So next thing, I will give it as background image opacity. Okay, I'll give it as 0.5. 5. Yeah, okay, I'll save this and we'll just do okay. Save this thing. So see, uh, it has come to the like bottom right of the entire image. Okay, so you can do this, do like that, and let us go to JSON file again. And color scheme, you can change it to anything, but if you want to add a simple small logo, if you want to add any small logo, you have to just go to the background thing and just browse. Perhaps I will save this. Okay, you can see this thing has been come to the right. We'll just change it to the right portion of this thing. Okay, it has come to the middle. Okay, it depends on the image size. If I want to make it at right, very bottom right, so I have to do the alignment and I have to save this. It will come to the bottom right. So it depends on that. So if you have a specific terminal like Ubuntu, if you want to keep a logo of Ubuntu, then you can do that. Okay, so that's a way of doing this. Let's change it this uh, to open thing, and I will save this. Okay, I have the guns thing now. Great. I will keep it as none, the stretch mode, and I will keep it as middle. Okay, we'll keep it as fill then. I think the last option to try. Yeah, fill is good. Fill is good. Fill is good, guys. And now I'm going to teach you about the pane section. Okay, how to use that, how to use different panes, how to create these panes. Okay, I will keep this aside and I will just use this thing. Okay, this is a pane, guys. So the first thing is creating a new pane. So how to create a new pane? Uh, you can press Alt Shift plus to create a new pane. So it shows that you can split up, right, down, or left. Give more options to you. Go right, down, equal, vertically, horizontal. Whereas up, left arrow, up left allows you to put panes above and below. So to create a vertical plane, which is this one, you have to create Alt Shift plus. Okay, we'll do this thing. Alt Shift and plus. Boom. You got default command prompt thing. And if you press Alt Shift minus, then you will get a screen which is horizontal. Okay, which is horizontal. So we'll learn more things. I think for deleting it, it is Control W, Shift Control W. Yeah, it is Control Shift W, guys, to delete the things. Split that. I will do Control Shift W to delete it and show you again. So you have to press this, guys. If you want to open Kali Linux, I have opened Kali Linux and I have put a similar font for this and this. If you want to split this tab, okay, you have to do split tab. Uh, like this. So it will be this thing, and if you want to split this tab, you got a different tab now. Okay, this is the other tabs. Okay, so here you can split things. So only this tab has like different terminals, and this thing has a different terminals. Okay, I will delete this, and I will also delete this. You can shift. I think you can control shift. I think alt. Yeah, for shifting panes you have to do alt alt and side or alt and side, alt sides. Okay, you can see this line, I guess. See, it is showing uh, for different tabs where I'm switching. Okay, so I want to delete the right side one, so I have done alt right, and I will just shift control W, then it's done, deleted. Okay, using a new tab, you can hold Alt uh, and press a new tab button. Okay, okay, Alt. My bad, my bad. Alt. I'll press Kali Linux. So, okay, you can see Kali Linux. Nice, great. I will delete this for a while. I'm deleting this. So I'll do Alt click Kali Linux. Nice. And I will do Alt click command prompt. Nice, great. Uh, so I want to change this to the same retro thing to make it more appealing. Okay, I want to now change it to the retro terminal. So I will save this. I save this. See, you can see this thing. So I will also change this to something different. Nice. So you have all this customizable thing, guys. You can do it based on your needs. Okay, you can get this thing. So using tab content. You can also split screen like this. The, for example, I'm ending this. I'm going to the Ubuntu 20.4. Okay, I'll do this. I will split tab again. I will split tab again. I will split tab. Okay, it it is like you can go to multiple uh, change multiple tabs like alt, press alt. I'm in this and I will do all down and I'm getting into this and I will do all side. I'm doing ls and I will do all down and I will doing ls. So this is how you do that. And switching between panes has said you alt key, alt plus the side move focus options. So this is how you do the pane things. Okay, move pane. So you can also adjust the size. Like if you press Alt Shift, okay, I'm moving this up, I'm moving this down. You can do completely whatever you want. I will do all size, and if I want to increase this size, I will do Alt up and I will do Alt Shift and down. So I'm adjusting this size. Okay, you can also do like that. Closing a pane, as I said, you closing the pane is very easy. So you have to do just Control Shift W. Okay, I will do Control Shift W, and you just have one pane. Okay, I'll do Control L for this. Zooming a pane. So I think this is not needed. Uh, okay, okay. You can you can uh, focus a particular thing. You can do Control Shift P. Okay. 1 second, I will add new panes now. Shift all. Split tab. Will do split tab. I'll do Control Shift plus, Control Alt plus, Control Alt minus. I'll shift the pane. I will do Control Alt minus. Okay, you have different panes now. So also want this thing. So Alt click. You also got this. So if you want to zoom a specific pane, okay, you just do Control Shift T. Okay, zoom. So it's getting zoomed. Control Shift P. Zoom again back. Okay, this is how you zoom to a specific pane. If you want to change the pane, you want this Microsoft Windows, and you choose the Control Shift P. You will do zoom, zoom pane, and Control Shift P, zoom. Done. You're back. So this is how you uh, do the panes thing. So duplicating a pane, as I've showed how to do. You just have to split the tab. Done. This is how you duplicate the panes. So again, we'll recall what is happening. So if you want to change to a specific terminals, you will do this thing, alt and all the arrow keys. So where you want to go, you can do. If you want to delete a tab, you have to press Shift Alt and W. Shift Control and W. Shift Control and W. It will be deleted. If you want to resize, so you have to press Alt Shift and side buttons. So it will do the thing, but like WSL has to fix these things. There are many bugs. So to delete, you have to do Control Shift W. Deleting this, you have to add a new thing. You have to do Shift Alt plus. If you want to add it horizontally, you have to do Shift Alt minus. Okay, so I'm deleting it. Shift Control W. Shift Control W, and I want to change. So I have to do Alt down, and I will do Shift Control W to delete this, and I will do alt side to come to the right side, top top right, and I will do shift W, shift W, shift W, and this documentation is very friendly written. You can understand anything. So I have just focused on the main things. You can also go for selection, like how can you do that, like the different key bindings that you can attach to the processes that you like to do. And you can also search the command palette. You can also do from the command palette, and you have terminal chats. So if you want to give any commands, terminal chat is a different thing. So if you want to integrate it with AI, so like a similar to ChatGPT, then you can integrate that. You can read the documentation; it is very well written, and you can go with the tips and tricks. So how to rename a tab, how to color a tab, so mouse interaction, zoom with mouse. So you have different things that you can learn with, and you have SSH how to do this, and you have some shell integrations that you can do with this Windows. So if you have knowledge on a specific thing, so you can go through. You even have many different GUI applications that you can use in this setting. Set the progress bar. You can also set the progress bar. So you have many things that you can do. The next will be the uninstallation, and it will be the final part, guys. So thank you very much for tuning till the end. Hi guys, welcome back to another session, and this session will be the final part of the WSL2 playlist or WSL2 video, complete video. So I'm very happy to complete this on a happy note. This will be the final session, and if you like reach till the end, I think you're going with a something that you didn't know earlier. So I'm happy for that. So let us start how to do the uninstallation part. So uninstallation is very simple, Um and you just press uninstall WSL, okay, with CMD with CMD. Okay, this is the command WSL. Unbridged. I will copy this in the description box. Okay, you can go through it. So what you have to do is you have to go to the CMD. This is command prompt. Okay, you have to go to command prompt and you just open it and you just do WSL minus L. Okay, these are the distros which we have now. For an example, let us just delete Ubuntu 18.4. Then what I will do is I will just do WSL unregister and I will give this name Ubuntu 18.04. Okay, so this process has completed successfully. So let us do once again minus L. We can't see anything here. And after that, just remember you have to go to the apps. Okay, all the apps, and it's loading. Think, yeah, you can see that there are many applications that are installed. So you can see Kali, Linux, and Ubuntu 18.04. Okay, we have unregister from the command prompt, and we have to also uninstall from here. Okay, this will get uninstalled. Okay, let us wait. Okay, this got completely uninstalled, and after that you have to do this for every distro. Okay, after doing this with every distro, you have to just come into the uh, turn off apps, turn Windows feature on or off. Okay, you have to get into this, and after this you have to just go into the hypervisor platform. You have to unselect this, sorry, not hypervisor platform. You have to uncheck this Windows Subsystem for Linux, and you have to uncheck the virtual machine platform. Okay, these are the two things that you have to do, and you have to just press OK, and you have to restart the system. So the WSL will be completely uninstalled. And you, before doing that, you have to also do this. You do go to the same apps, default apps, okay? Install apps. But first you have to go into the apps. Then you have to go to the installed apps. You have some option like system components. You just click that. Manage system components which are pre-installed, okay? You can also delete that thing and just freshly reinstall it, where you just go down and you just press this option and you will get Windows Subsystem for Linux, and you can just do advanced options. uh, okay, this you will get an option in the installed apps only. If you find, you just uninstall. If you don't find anything, it's okay. You'll find the same thing called Windows Subsystem for Linux in the installed apps as well. But now I'm not finding anything. Means I can directly move to the step of unchecking the Windows virtual machine and the Windows subsystem for Linux in the turn off option. Okay. After that, you have to restart your system, and done, guys. So you will be completely uh, uninstalling your WSL perfectly. Okay. There will be no problem if you do in this way. This is the right way. Please follow this if you want to uninstall completely. Thank you, guys. This was the entire workflow or entire video about WSL. So if you have any doubts, repeat the video for a while, or you can ping me in the comment section. I'll try to figure it out. How can I do, or how can I help? So if you are very first to this video, I'm going to come up with many other videos. I have much videos in pipeline, so I will bring it out to you. So keep the love and support, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you.